It's time for a Humans in Tune conversation with Darren on 93.9 Mike FM.
Hey, friends and neighbors, it is time for another Humans in Tune conversation. I'm excited about this one. We've had some great conversations here lately, and we have another show coming to Scout Hall on March 1st that I know you're going to be excited about. It is Southern Avenue making their return to Cape Girardeau. They are Shipyard Music Festival veterans, and we are proud to welcome in via Zoom today on my barely making it computer. God bless us. Happy day to you. Thanks for joining me. I'm so glad to have you guys here. Ori and Tierney here with me today from Southern Avenue. Clap, clap, applaud, Internet.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it is great to have you.
Thank you.
We are very stoked for this show coming up. Tickets are on sale now at thescouthall.com. It's a week from tomorrow, and you guys got a little road trip up the hill. You guys are coming out of Memphis, beautiful city.
We've done work.
And we're excited about it. So let's talk a little bit about what's bringing you back to Cape Girardeau, you know, your experience here in the town and everything.
I mean, every time we played there, it's like been just an electric like energy. The chemistry between like the stage and the fans has always just been so like warm and loving. And I'm getting chills just thinking about it because, you know, you have a lot of good shows, but then you have those shows where the audience, you remember the faces and you remember the energy, and it's just special. So, and this is going to be our first ticketed event there. And
well, it's our first time we actually get to do kind of what we do, not in a festival setting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not, it's like Tierney said, it's it doesn't matter how beautiful outside is. It matters how the people react, and like first time we played at Shipyard, people were just lit in general.
I think I was pregnant.
It was a good vibe day, but you guys brought a whole level.
No, everybody was just in great energy, and all the not just at our show, just in general.
Yeah.
Some people are not. It's like a bunch of strangers coming together, but like the Cape Girardeau feels like a very tight community. It felt like the entire community is out there together. So we told our agent that, hey, next time there's an opportunity, bring us back there. When we get a chance. So this is our chance, and we're excited to just come back and see people up close and sign some, like be at the merch table, talk to people after the show, have a drink. We're not in a rush. There's no fence separating us and security. It's just
a road trip to Nashville the next day, right? And that's it. So
yeah.
Now, I've emceed at Shipyard the last several years for that event. I know the first time you guys played, I was blown away. I'm a brass guy. I'm a trombone player. And so funk and gospel and R&B and blues is just, that's all the tasty good stuff. So you guys, I was just like, let me get my horn and get up there with these. This band is amazing. And I think what everybody, I've already had people commenting that said, hey, we were there. The second we saw they were coming back to Cape, we're like, we're in. We bought our tickets. We're going to be there at Scout Hall. It's such a cool venue for you guys, too, because you mentioned, that level of engagement that you get when you're here in Cape, and that's just going to be amplified by that smaller venue, that intimate room that you get. We've had some other Shipyard vets as well, but some great bands that have come in there, and everything from rock shows to jazz shows, and it's a new venue. It's a lot of fun, and you do really get to have that engagement. And I think that you guys kind of have always been that way, or at least I've seen at Shipyard. I would see you guys walking out, talking to folks, checking out the other music, hanging at the merch stand, I get the vibe like you guys, you do it because you love it and you want to just engage with as many people that can take it.
Yeah.
We're very thankful for the opportunity that we have.
Mm-hmm.
We love to do what we do. And also life is short, and making friendships is important. And we're really enjoying I have 3 or 4 faces in my head of people that we talked to and hanged out with, and it's a great energy. It's a small town that also it's beautiful. We drove through the other side last time we did Shipyard, and it's just also super pretty. So
yeah, absolutely. And in Cape, we're kind of a regional hub, so and I think Scout Hall is leading the charge on this, and it's something we've been saying for years, and as a guy who's been playing around here for many years, is, you know, between St. Louis and Memphis, it's that perfect pit stop. If you're on the road, you're doing a tour thing, hop off the interstate, grab a show here in Cape, and, you know, keep on trucking and spread the love. So
we've been inviting people from Memphis to come.
Yeah.
We haven't played Memphis in a long time, and we've been inviting them to also come up and check out Cape Girardeau. It's close enough,
yeah,
to see the show and come back and still be in bed before 3.
Yep. I have driven to Memphis to catch quite a few shows over the days. You know, back in I went New Daisy Theater before it shuttered up. I went and saw Nothing More down there, and that was a heck of a show.
Yeah.
But there's some great spots in Memphis to catch shows too. Of course, that goes without saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys come into Cape, and then you're right back on the road heading to Nashville. I know on your website right now there's some other festival dates and tour dates and so forth booked out. Obviously, Cape Girardeau's top of the list, but beyond that, what are you guys looking forward to that you've got on the books this year? What do you just can't wait for it?
We are opening up.
We're I don't think we can announce it yet.
Okay,
But-
don't let me get anybody mad at
exciting
you.
stuff coming.
Stay
but-
tuned, kids.
Yeah, no, I think our main we're making we're cutting a record in 3 weeks. We're recording our 4th album, and it's gonna be at Royal Studios here in Memphis. And we got Luther Dickinson on bass for the whole album, and we co-wrote with him and a bunch of other amazing
Nice.
people. So it's like we are. Again, like I said in the beginning, the reason we're coming is because we told our agent that whenever there's another opportunity to come to Cape Girardeau, to do it, whether it's a tour, whether it's not a tour. So we're coming because we wanted to come back. It's not because we have a show in St. Louis and it makes sense.
Right.
We're actually going up, and you know what I mean.
It's
Yeah.
kind of, it's
You're
kind
going-
of a one-off.
Yeah,
Because
you're
it
going
goes
out of the
to-
way to come to the
We're
spot.
yeah.
You
We
guys,
think it'll be awesome, and
you guys
we
are
think
worth
it's
it.
gonna be worth our time
Yeah.
to come. And so we're really like in the mindset of making a record now, and then touring season starts in May and June,
Right.
and we have dates in Europe, Romania, Italy, Spain, and then we have a lot of cool stuff here in the States. But really, what we're most excited is
the album.
playing the album, which we will next week.
Yeah.
We're gonna play 80% of the album. So it's gonna be a lot of new songs, a lot of
And y'all will be the first audience to hear it.
Oh, so you're going to test drive some new stuff on us next weekend then, huh?
Oh, I mean, look,
I
we
wouldn't call
think
it a test drive.
yeah.
We've
Okay.
been test driving for months.
Okay, good.
We've been test driving for months. Yeah.
yes.
I mean, we're recording soon, so this is it.
We-
You
so,
guys
yeah.
get a special little package.
2024 is a new show, new set, new again, it's not polka music, but it's
Oh, come on.
it's-
Dang it. I was really looking
Yeah.
forward to polka sets, but, you be you. No.
Yeah, but
How-
no,
do you
we're
think that
excited
you've
to play to
evolved?
the world.
To a different place musically than where you've been in previous records?
I think we've zoned in more because like the last record and the last 2 records we covered ground. We covered a few different genres. I mean, we have our bass, which is more bluesy, but we've explored. I think this next record, it's really all about what the fans want, what the fans love, and we're just zoning into that good roots and grit and party time. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
stuff.
Not
Same
really anything-
energy.
Yeah,
Same energy, same love, but more of what everybody, reacts
Mhm.
to.
Good
That's the
times in the backyard, something on the grill, and get a little sweat, a little bit of dirt, a little bit of.
I mean, if you ask me, I think it's the best we've ever had. I
Okay.
think it's the best songs we ever wrote, and I think it's the best version of us ever made. So, I'm very, again, this is like we said, like we're excited to and then we play Nashville with Airy Gales. We're supporting Airy Gales in Nashville.
Mhm.
So if this is a test weekend, as you say, I would have taken
You got the right
an
mindset
easier
for it.
test. This is like the real deal. You know?
Okay. Yeah, no dress rehearsals. We're We're in shape.
No.
Well, and I would
No, that's-
assume, as you get into the album writing process and as you get into the production process now, where you're going to be recording and mixing and so forth, I mean, this is a culmination of everything you've done to this point. So it is going to be, this is the state of the band in this point musically and lyrically, and this is where we're at. And to hear
We're
that
cutting
you're
a week after. We're
Yeah.
cutting a week after.
Yeah.
just right into it. That's awesome. That's exciting to hear. So then, of course, it begs the question, do you have an idea of a release date when you're going to come out with the full production? Is that kind of just a wait and see?
I think we're hoping the first single to be released in in May, June.
Start
and
touring
then
on that.
and then from there, first music video, first just kind of 100%. We're super, super excited, more excited than we've ever been. So
That's great. Well, and musically, I think you guys, you're all talented. You all do some amazing things. Your live performance, that got me. Right, that was the first time I was introduced to Southern Avenue. It wasn't that I picked up, I was streaming you guys. Now, I will say, granted, I streamed the playlist from Spotify on Shipyard to find out who the heck I'm going to be listening to. But I heard that and I was like, ooh, if they can do that live, ooh. And then you did that live, and it was elevated beyond, obviously, what that recording status was. So that sold me, and I think that's why people in Cape are excited about you coming back, because I can't wait to taste that live show again.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that really means a lot. I appreciate that. If it was the other way around, we would be in a problem.
So you got the new album come out. You're going to be hitting the road, doing a lot of things there. Outside of that, do any of you guys have any other projects that you're working on unrelated to Southern Avenue, just like jazz stuff or anything like that you're doing? Just kind of living life, being parents.
It's
life is thick right now. It's like we have kids, and we're not working on any outside projects. I think we are 100%. We've thrown ourselves into this next album, and we're just really immersed in educating ourselves on everything, just to create the sound that will be representative of who we are as a collective. And that's just been our lives for the past year.
It's the best. Since we've been starting to write in March and April, and we've been, driving to Nashville and in Memphis and around the country, every off time. It's every time we have off to work, we're into the album. So
I feel like I've kind of morphed. I've morphed into this album. There's no me outside.
But talk to us in 4 weeks.
We recorded.
In 4 weeks, when the record is done.
Yeah.
And we're twirling our thumbs what do we do now?
We'll be bored.
Yeah, what are you going to do now? I'm going to play some Nintendo or something, right? After you get on with that.
No, we're going to keep writing, do another one.
It makes me feel good to know that, and this has, basically been your immersion for the last year, to see that you're still excited about it, and you're still excited about the process and what, studio is long damn hours. You're going to be there. You're going to be working your tail off. You're going to be getting home going, oh, baby, I don't want to mess with you right now. But you're still excited about it, knowing that process is in front of you. And I think that right there defines how passionate and how true you are to the music and to what you're doing as Southern Avenue.
Yeah. That's true. We are super. We have one life, and we're trying to make the most of it. And it's exciting.
And I think because it's really all about the fans, and the fans haven't heard it yet, so that excitement is gonna be built up until it gets around to all the fans and they're singing it back to us, and then it's just gonna be another level of excitement. So we've been working hard, but it's only the beginning, really.
We will make sure everyone knows to bring their dancing shoes next Friday night, because
you can take them off by the end of the night.
If anybody's sitting down, it's because they're sitting with me, because I'm out of breath, because you guys took it all out of us. But best ways for people to follow you, of course, you can find Southern Avenue on all your traditional streaming spots, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. Website is southern-avenue-music.com. And the typical social channels, Facebook, Instagram, etc. Anywhere else you want folks to visit? What's the best way for them to find the latest and greatest on the record?
the latest and greatest on the?
I don't know. You mentioned all of them.
No,
I
we
can
have.
give you my address.
Let me tell
We
you,
can-
my sisters, they've been, they're younger than me. They be on TikTok. I mean, they handle our TikTok. So Southern Avenue is on TikTok.
Okay.
And then just the regular Instagram and
it's
Facebook.
mostly the same content on all of them. Anyway.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. TikTok dances and-
Hey, there's nothing wrong with recycling, different channels for
We're-
different media reach. So.
We're in the business of writing great songs
Yeah.
and playing on big stages or small stages. We don't care. Social media is definitely a byproduct.
handle.
It's a
of
good
what we-
tool.
Yeah.
It is.
We're-
and that's what
we're
it
not-
is.
We're musicians,
Right.
So
That's why you have people that work for you that can handle the social media side of things and keep you informed. And of the stuff you're going to lay down for the new album, is there a hands down favorite? You don't have to dive into the song or anything, but is there one song that you feel like, man, this is the one I really was passionate about for this record?
I can't say that it's a favorite. I can say that there's one that I'm really excited to play on stage.
Okay.
There's another one that I'm really, really excited to just get down on record, to be in that, to live forever, because it's important. And then there's one that that just really I feel like just embodies where I am now. So
Okay.
so they all have
she
different
loved
places.
all of them.
No, they all have different places, but
Yeah.
there's one that I'm really excited to perform for our fans, and then there's, back pocket
Yeah.
songs that I do under my pillow or something crazy.
Do you guys
Like
typically
that.
record as a session, or do you typically track things out when you do this?
No, live.
Yeah.
Live. Mhm.
That makes a difference. Huge difference.
Yeah. The record should sound more live than even our last ones, but
Yeah.
you tell me, man. You tell me.
We will.
But just so you know, even our old material, if the reason you think that it's better is because we've evolved the songs. Even our first record, songs from 2017, we play them completely different. So it's not you're never gonna get what is on the record. So even the songs we'll play next week will shift as we record them, and then will shift when we come back in October or something.
It's an evolution.
It's I mean, we're on stage every night trying to make them better.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know,
It's a moving portrait. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, again, you can find Southern Avenue next Friday at Scout Hall here in Cape on Broadway. Grab your tickets at thescouthall.com or visit 939mikefm.com. We got a link. And grab those tickets. We will see you there because it's going to be an outstanding show, and I am just freaking stoked. Guys, thanks again for taking the time today to chat with me about the show. We welcome you back to Cape. We can't wait to have you here and to hold your music in our hearts and high fives and everything else.
Thank
We're
you so
excited.
much.
We're excited.
Excellent.
See you guys there.
Yep, safe travels,
Thanks.
and we'll see you here in about a week in Cape Girardeau. It's been another Humans in Tune segment on 93.9 Mike FM. You love it. We play it. Stay tuned for more action on our Facebook. Keep your video action right here. Mark our page down, bookmark it, tattoo it on the back of your forehead, whatever it might be, so you pay attention when the Humans in Tune segment comes in. Again, thanks to Southern Avenue for hanging with me today. We'll see you next time on Humans in Tune on 93.9 Mike FM.
Thanks for catching this Humans in Tune conversation with 93.9 Mike FM. Find previous interviews on our Facebook page, or you can listen via our podcast at 939mikefm.com.